So I wanted to talk today about police reform. Now, there's a lot of calls out there for defunding the police, and some people are taking that out of context and drawing their own conclusions as to what they think it means. Well, I have a solution for defunding the police that kind of goes a different way, and that is to take out the internal affairs element of policing and bring back the use of private investigators. Now, some people may think of private investigators from like the 1940s with the fedoras and the trench coats and the seedy behaviors and dealings, all that kind of stuff. Well, it's not like that. Okay. What would happen here is instead of having an internal affairs department for places like police, federal agencies, local branches of the federal agency, that is, businesses located in a city, local governments, things of that nature. These individuals would be basically private contractors on the payroll of the city. So instead of the city using the hundreds of thousands or even sometimes millions of dollars to fund the police with all this fancy military equipment, they would redirect those funds and use them to hire private investigators to investigate things like police misconduct, local government corruption, abuse within the police, and things of that nature. Where when we typically see the police interacting with these other facets of society, it presents an inherent conflict of interest. So I think that individuals like myself, like you, or anybody else watching this, or just a private citizen, can be trained, certified, and licensed by a given city, the city they live in, to be an investigator. And when a situation arises where the police, for example, are abusing their authority, if they kill somebody, if they beat somebody up in willing police brutality, you name it, or a corrupt government official, well, then what would happen is the people who are the victims of this, if they are still alive, they wouldn't call the police. They would call the city council. And the city council would assign a private investigator to investigate the police on this matter. So because this individual is an individual contractor, they have no ties to any other organization as a result of this, the conflict of interest is minimized. And they will have the authority that the police would have had otherwise. You know, they have the ability to investigate areas that other private citizens wouldn't have the ability to go into otherwise. They would have subpoena power. They would have the power to collect and present evidence, to charge, and basically to make arrests if necessary. So this is just one example of, and just one idea of bringing policing down to the community level. Instead of an organization, you have individuals who do the investigating, and individuals who are not connected to any other institution. That way, this is a form of individual community policing. So you're taking away the ability of the police departments, corporations, local governments to investigate themselves, and they're using private citizens to do independent investigations. So that's my answer to this problem, or one of the answers to the problem. If you like it, go ahead and share this video. Write a comment at the bottom if you like. Spread it around, and I will have other videos for you guys in the near future. Have a good one.